Because you had this intact. Ain't nobody listening to me but y'all. Ain't nobody listening to me. If I could have the ear, of the President of the United States, I would tell him, you wasting your time throwing money at this. We need to go all the way back. Just think about your history. Just think about your mama and them. Okay. Y'all believe me. Now. Black people have always had poor health care. Are y'all in here? Amen. We have always had poor health care. And we got better access to health care today than we ever did. But it's more of us sick today than there ever were. When we had no access to health care, we actually had better health care. Wow. Okay. Because of the fact we had a family structure that we had lost hold of. Y'all remember them old school remedies? I heard about one that say take some soot out the chimney. And if you had a sore on your foot or on your body, they said take some soot out the chimney and mix it up with something and rub it in the sore. They said the sore will go away. I remember we were experts. We didn't have the best food, but we improvised. We were experts at taking lemons and making lemonade. And we lived longer lives. And our entire societal structure was better because we had this. Even though we had less money, we still had better families. We had better marriages. And we had better houses. We had better neighborhoods. You could go out your house and leave the door open. We had better communities. Our communities, people picked their trash up off the ground. We had better cities. We had better states. We had better nation. And we had a better economy and healthcare system.
That's right. Good teaching.
Because nationally, we understood the importance of the house. Jesus. We were experts at taking lemons. Y'all, have you all ever, people don't eat lemons like they do other fruit, do they? You see people eating oranges. You see people eating grapes. You see people eating the other fruit. You see people eating pineapple and all that kind of stuff. The reason why people don't eat lemons is because alone lemons are too bitter. We are experts, have always been experts in this country. I'm talking about black people. You want to find some people that are resourceful? You better go get some. No, I'm talking about the new black folk. I'm talking about old school black folk. I'm talking about people like our generation and people before. Jesus. They took a bitter fruit and learned how to make it sweet. We were experts at taking lemons and making lemonade. Let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you something about how I had a wife's aunt, my aunt that just passed away. I remember a few years ago, one of our children had a stomach problem. We didn't take the baby to the hospital. I don't remember who it was. It might have been Jonathan, it might have been Naomi. I don't think it was Isaiah. It was one of the two. And we called Aunt Ida. She said, you know what? That baby might have stomach worms. Probably y'all let them get too much sugar, so we got stomach worms. So she told us to go get some oil of turpentine. And rub the oil of turpentine around the baby's navel. And whatever she said it did, it worked. Because we did not have to take either one of them to the hospital. Whatever it was, it got rid of whatever the issue was. Within hours, the issue was taken care of. And we had to hunt, we had to dig. And guess where I found oil of turpentine? I found oil of turpentine over my father's house. He got it from my granddaddy, the man that was resourceful. Papa Sambo. People looked at Papa Sambo. They call him, I didn't like to call him Sambo because I the negative connotation with the word Sambo. But see, Sambo had some everything. If you needed a hubcap, Papa Sambo had it at his house. If you needed a jack, he had it at his house. If you needed a saw, he had it at his house. Jesus. Oh man, Jesus, what's wrong with us? So no matter what solutions they come up with or force us to endure in the area of healthcare, they still gonna be messed up because the house is not built right. I don't care what they come up with. I don't care whose plan it is. I don't care if it's a red plan or blue plan. I don't care if it's a purple plan. I don't care if it's a Democrat